We are live already. Welcome, everyone. Today is the day we have been waiting for. Today is Saturday, May 8th in the year 2021, the day where the results for the DV lottery will be revealed, will be out in a few hours to come. I might ask some few people. I see in the comments, some people say, oh, there is one guy said he has won, whatever is, and whatever. But all is, the results are not out yet at this time I'm doing live. The results are going to be out at noon Eastern Standard Time, the time of East Coast here in the United States of America. The results will be out. When it is known, you have to figure out what time will it be in your country. For instance, if someone is in Rwanda, they will be able to see the results at 6 p.m. Someone in Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, East Africa, they will be able to see the results at 7 p.m. Someone in Ghana will be around the, 4 or 5, something like that. The easy way on how you can be able to do, just go to the Google search and write these words. When it is known in Virginia, or when it is known in New York, or when it is known in Washington, D.C., or when it is known in Maryland, what time will it be in? You put the name of your country. Google search will be able to give the exact time. That is when the results will be out. But right now, what time is my time here? On my end, it is 5:15 a.m. on my time, which is the Central Time. So what the time it is in New York or Eastern Time, they have 1 hour ahead of me. So for that particular case, it will be 6. So it is 6:15 in East Coast. Which means we have a couple hours to be able to do that. So let me go and put some people here on the comment. Someone say, but someone said he has won. No, he's lying to you. Can I say has won just because of having the guts that, oh, I'm going to win this year. But no one has won the DV Lottery DV 2022. The results are not out yet. So don't be tricked and someone think that, oh, I know a lot of people in America, and they think that those people who you know them in America, they'll be able to tell you the results if you have won. No, it is impossible to know now. So that's number one. So don't start like unnecessary argument that, oh, you have won or whatever it is, you haven't won the DV Lottery results yet. So that is something that I want to point out. Okay. Few other things I want to make sure that you'll be able to see. I wanted to give the opportunity today for the people to be live with me here. People will be having the questions. I'll be able to put you here and see if you can be able to join me. So, and I'll be able to answer some questions, the questions you have before we go for the live show. So before we go to see the results, I'll do live for like an hour and a half. Then I'll go for breakfast. Then I'll come for the countdown around the, what time I'll be coming here? 15 minutes before the results, or 10 minutes before the results. We'll be here together and we'll be able to do countdown together. I would like to say thank you each and everyone, especially for the newer people who have been able to discover my channel and to be able to come here. And I would like to say thank you also for the people who have been royal supportive of my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. EBM, please find a contact me on WhatsApp. The better way, just go to my Telegram group, and then you can be able to contact there. I prefer not to put a lot of my number nowadays online because I had I had a big problem on the previous number. People were calling every time. When I tell you people, okay, this is my number, someone, oh, don't give number to anybody, and oh, this is my friends, just the number was shared by everyone, and people started calling anytime they think that they have a question. Okay, we have hours difference, and that brought a lot of problem. Midnight a call, whatever time is a call. So nowadays I prefer not to give the number to people, so you can contact me through Telegram group. That will be the better way. Hey, thank you. I'm checking mine now, and it's not showing because it is not noon of Eastern Standard Time. It is not afternoon at the moment. As I'm saying, here on my time, it is 5:20 or 5:19 a.m. It's still very dark outside, so it is 6. So we have 6 to 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11 to 12. We have 6 more hours to go for the results to be out. Boris was saying, yes, it is early because there are 6 hours from now until the results are out. You are correct, Boris. In 12 noon of New York time, for example, now in New York it is 6 in the morning. You are 100% correct. Okay, everybody's excited, waiting for the results. So, only Jesus Christ today is the day we promised God already. Kagare, thank you. Amen to that. I'm waiting for the results. Abdul, you're saying, I'm waiting for the results. EBM, thanks for the work well done. I really appreciate for people who have been supportive. I'm already existed that I'm going to be chosen and make a testimony. Speaking of the testimony, anybody in the afternoon, when the results are out on my afternoon, basically, when the results are out, if you win and you want it to be on the screen here with me, telling people and sharing your excitement, I'll be able to do that. So today we don't have much of the questions. So let me do one thing, which I usually don't do many times. I'm going to send, I'm going to put the link on the screen here. The link for people to join the StreamYard live, to be able to join with me here. You can be able to join. When you are live, make sure that you don't open, like maybe on the computer, you open your YouTube, and then at the same time, you are going to do the same thing, so that we can be able to hear you well. So anybody who wants to be live, let me go to the YouTube here and post myself. Oh, where is, yes. I'm going to put a comment. I'm going to put a comment right now here. Oh, okay. I'm going to put the comment on the live chat. So you can go there and go through that link of the StreamYard and join me right now here. So if you want to join right me now here, please do so. We'll be able, there is a link I've sent there. You can be able to check the results. I mean, not results, you can be able to chat with me live right now. While you'll be able to chat with me, that will be a good way to go about it. Okay, so Mercy, you say you already won the DV lottery. Yeah, the results are not out, people. Anybody who wants to be live here, please join. Today is Saturday, May 8th, the day you have been waiting for the results. Okay, I'll be able to bring, now I'm going to bring one person. You are still on mute.
Yes, how are you?
I'm doing very good. How are you?
Yeah, me too. I'm good. I'm in Rwanda.
That's very, very good to hear from you.
Yes. We are waiting so much.
We have a few hours to go. Just 6 hours.
Yes. But yes. Big thanks to you. Big thanks to you. You helped us so much.
I'm so glad. First of all, I would like to appreciate for people who have been following, because it is tough in one way or another when you have a YouTube channel which is education like this, where you don't get much of the views. but
Oh yes.
make it like a celebrity stuff, scandal, you'll get more views. So, but should I stick on my content, or I need the views? I can just talk about Kim Kardashian and get views. So, but I have to try my best to stick in what I'm doing because I believe it is helping a lot of people.
Yeah, yeah. But big thanks to you. Big thanks to you. You have done much work. Yeah, we appreciate
so
your work.
Killian, where are you?
Yeah, I'm in Kasab, but I'm from Kenya.
Okay, mambo vipi?
Hapo sana.
Vizuri kabisa.
Yeah, nangoja sana, nangoja.
I've met so many Kenyans at the airport over there.
Yeah. I hope I'll be the one.
At the airport.
I think
Is turned off. When you are live, please make sure that your YouTube is off.
I can't hear you, sir.
Let's do this way. Let me mute some people first, and then I'll be asking questions because people are joining in, but they are okay. Okay, let me do this way. I'll mute people, and when you're about to talk, then is when you are turning on the microphone so that you cannot hear the background noise or anything. The maximum number of people usually can be live here is about 10, and then I'll be able to add some people. So let me ask some few people, and then we'll be able to do. So let me start with the okay. Is Tawag? Okay. How are you, Tawag? Oh, okay, he's gone. What about Muhammad?
Hello, friend. How are you?
I'm doing good.
I'm in Somalia.
Oh, that's very good to hear from you.
So when we look at the results of the DB lottery,
is it Somalia? You have the same time with Kenya, same time zone, or you have different hours with Kenya?
Okay, thank you.
No, if you have the same hours with Kenya, it will be at 7 p.m. because Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda, they are able to see the results at 7 p.m. That will be noon of New York. People in Rwanda, they will be able to see at 6 p.m.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes, Michael, how are you?
I'm good. Good. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good. Which country are you now?
I'm from Ghana.
Oh, from Ghana. Which city?
Greater Accra. It's Lagos.
Okay. One day I was talking to one person from Ghana, and I said I like to watch it, Amankwa, and they said that kid is so crazy.
You know, like
I said, but
so
I like to watch his videos.
Amankwa is very funny.
Yeah. So, yeah, I usually follow a lot of Ghana comedian. Yeah.
Pardon?
I usually like to watch a lot of comedy from Ghana.
Yeah, we have a lot.
Yes.
One
Did
like
you lottery?
Yeah, I registered, so I'm yet to check and see when my fate is. By the grace of God, I know something good will come.
I hope you are going to be one among the winners.
Amen. That's our prayer. And I pray everyone.
Yeah, and so we'll do live here, and then we'll be I will end at one point, then we'll go live like 15 minutes before the countdown of the results. And anybody check the results, either you have won or you haven't won, you'll be able to join here. We can be able to share, because not winning doesn't mean that is the end of the world. How can we move from here? How can we get ready to apply for the October? And what are other options? We can be able to do that. Wilson, okay. Wilson, I don't know if you can be able to hear me. Oh, okay. How are you, Wilson? I see your kids are excited to be live. Oh, you are still on mute, Wilson M. Okay. 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 Let's go back to Theogene.
Hello, Boniface, and the entire team.
It's one team, one person show. It's just the same studio. It's just like everything, like you connect yourself, you have remote, you have that's the problem of being YouTuber in America. You have to do everything by yourself because you don't have people, you don't have money to hire people.
Yes.
Yeah. So how are you? Which country are you?
I'm from Rwanda.
Okay.
And I thank you for this channel. It has helped us to get so many informations, and we appreciate your effort to establish this channel.
That's good. Thank you so much. I've been in Rwanda more than 3 or 4 times already.
Thank you too.
Yeah. Okay. Any other person? Just a sec.
Oh yeah. You are welcome. You are welcome to. You may come at the other times.
Okay. Yeah, I was about to. The last plan was to come was this June, but because of the new wave, many countries, so I decided to cancel the trip. Okay. Okay. Who here has applied himself and the spouse also applied? Is it also the principal applicant? Like you have the passport, you applied as a principal applicant, and your spouse also applied as a principal applicant. No one?
No one. I applied and my wife has applied. And okay. You are confident that you are going to, one of us is going to win. If you, but me, I'm always positive. If I don't win, next time will be my time. But for this time, I think I may have a chance to win and go to America.
Yes, and it can happen that both of you can win. Is I made the video about what happens if both husband and wife are going to be the winners. Because it happened, I know the Tanzanian husband and wife, those people, I say they are the luckiest people. Why? Because when they applied the first year for the DV 2020, the husband won. When the husband won, then Tanzania, they had the interview date. The interview date was in early May, but the Tanzania was on the travel ban. In February, end of February, going March, Tanzania was on travel ban, so they were not given the visa, so they didn't do interview. So, but they applied for the DV 2021, and both husband and the wife both won. So now they are going to go to the interview on May 20 or 21st, something like that. They are going for the interview for that. There is one person say, Patrick, I'm Oru Raymond watching from Tokyo, Japan, but originally from Cameroon. English speaking Cameroon. I love your program. Very educative. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay. Let me hear also from another person. Just one sec. I'm trying to coordinate so many things at once. So okay, let me hear from Thawag. Tawag, I'm sorry for mispronouncing your name. You are still on mute. Let me unmute. You have to, okay. Now you can talk,
Yes.
Spencer.
Hello, Mr. EBM.
How are you?
Greetings. Good morning. I'm fine. Thank you, sir. And you? I'm so happy.
I'm so happy too. Today is the day we've been waiting.
Your YouTube channel has been helping a lot of us. I really appreciate, sir. God will bless you, sir.
Thank you so much. I'm trying to share the reality because I don't want to sugarcoat. This is this. So if it's good news, is good news. Bad news is bad news. So that will be the reality.
Actually, sir, I'm sorry to talk about this broadcast about this on this broadcast. Actually, I'm from Cameroon, and I'm a DV winner for 2021, but I played for 2022, so I'm expecting to win this time around. But I won for 2021. I don't know. I have a worry, but I've been watching your videos. I've been understanding it. So I wish to ask if it's advisable to sign in for the lawsuit, the Curtis Morrison lawsuit.
Personal, I will take the chance of going in the signing up if I were in that situation. Basically, if you win for the DV lottery, the decision of the court is going to apply to all people. But if the time is going is going to be over, they might say we are just dealing with the people who are in the lawsuit only. So it's better to be also
all right.
on the lawsuit in that particular sense. It will be able to help you.
Thank you Thank you very much. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm so glad. I'm expecting to be a winner of 2022 again, because 2021 I was inside in 50K, between 50K. So I just signing into the Curtis Morrison lawsuit. So I'm expecting a good positive result.
Yeah, so what I believe will be obvious, they're going to win. They're going to win. This time the court will be specifically saying all people who the interview to be extended beyond October. I mean, beyond September 30th. That's what my belief will be. Because if you don't say that, it doesn't help people. Because even if there will be no out of the what we call the immigration suspension, just with the pandemic, you cannot have the same speedy number of people to interview them. It will be difficult.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. I'm really happy speaking to you, and I'm hoping that they should win for us to actually make our dream come true to the US. It's very important.
To come to live American dream.
And I love to sign into the live video in the evening, 6 hours from now, when there's.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, if you want to join, I've sent the link. Some people are joining. So that is how you can be able to join. I don't see any women, female, please. This channel is just for men. Okay, let me hear from who. Okay, let me see. Just 1 second. I have to add people. I'm going to mute people first so that you can be able to hear from one another. Okay, let me hear from another person. Dan Mbayo, are you from Cameroon?
Yes. No. Mr. Enes, how's it, brother?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good, and you, bro?
Where are
you? I'm coming from South Africa, Johannesburg.
Oh, that's very good.
Yes.
I've been watching a lot of the piano dances. For me, I can say, like, in East and Central Africa, obviously apart from Congo, you are the best dancers apart from Congo in East and Central Africa.
Yes. Actually, I'm coming from Congo. I'm a Congolese myself.
Oh, so you are the best from Congo and South Africa combination.
Yes, but living in Joburg, living in South Africa.
And do you know Congo is I think, #1 country with so many winners of the DV lottery? Congo, Egypt, those are the bigger two. Then there is Ghana. Then there is also Cameroon, Ethiopia. Yeah, there are so many from those countries.
Really? Yeah, lots of people, lots of Congolese are playing DVLO3, and I believe some of our homeboys, that side few. So
I believe you might go to be one among the winners today.
Yeah, I'm just keep on praying, because last year I did play DVLO3 and we failed, both my wife and I. So this year we decided, let's see what's gonna come out. I can't make a lot of comments, but we keep on praying and see.
Okay. Let me ask one person here. Said on the comment, lost the confirmation number. So I want to let you know, if you have lost the confirmation number, don't panic at all. You cannot be able to retrieve your confirmation number right now, but afternoon, when the results are out, go to check your results. But instead of checking the results, click on the button on your confirmation number, click forgot confirmation number. It will tell you to put your full name, your date of birth, and your email address, and then they'll be able to send you a confirmation number. But if you have the confirmation number, you will just put your last name and year of birth. But if you have lost, you have to put the full name, the full date of birth, and also the email address. Then you can be able to retrieve the confirmation number. Okay, so I'm just quickly another person. I want to see the female here too. Okay, let me go to hear from Ember Vlogs. Let me see how I can turn your. Okay, Ember Vlogs. Okay. You have to unmute if you want to talk. Ember Blog, I don't know, Ember Vlogs. You are stuck. Okay, let's go to another person. Okay. Please. Okay. You say, please, you made a mistake with YouTube title. You wrote 2025. Did I? Oh, man. That means I'm excited. Sorry if I made a mistake on that. Someone is asking, where is the results for the Green Card Lottery? The results will be out almost like 5 hours and 20 minutes from now. Okay, who else wants to talk from the group? Okay, I don't know, do you call yourself Ian? How do you call your name?
Hi, Mr. BM, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, how are you?
Hello. It's been a pleasure to hear from you.
Where are you?
I'm in Bahrain right now, but I'm Ugandan.
You're Ugandan, Bahrain. Okay.
Yes. Just wanted to thank you for encouragement. In 2016, I felt the Green Card Lottery, but I did not believe it, so I gave up.
Oh.
Yeah, so I was browsing around, and one of your videos were recommended to me. I started following up, and it lifted the hopes. So this year, inshallah, I will apply again.
I'm from Sierra Leone. I'm from Sierra Leone.
Okay.
West Africa.
That's good to hear.
Yeah. And I wanted to ask you
now. If you win the DV lottery now, how many months it will take you for you to fill the DS260 form?
I didn't hear your question well. How? I didn't hear the question. I heard just.
I think someone else was speaking.
Yeah. Okay. So let me mute. Okay. Then I will come back to the person. Okay. Continue.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you some question. If I apply, I have a passport. Let's say I have kids, but they don't have a passport. will it cause any problem? Like for me and my wife, we have a passport, but the kids, they don't have a passport. Is it okay if we apply for them the passport when the results are out?
I said, if you win the lottery, like today, if you win, you're fortunate to win. How many months?
Just wait a minute. Someone was. Okay, please. I'm going to answer the question from Ian first. He's asking about the DV lottery. If you win, for him and the wife, they have passport. What if you win and the kids don't have passport? Basically, you can start filling the DSC 260, but in order to complete it and your kids to be among the derivatives to come with you, they also need to have passport. Even if a child is 1 day old, must have a passport. So what you have to do is make sure that you are also going to apply for the passport for the children. That's why I usually tell people, it's not that you must apply. You have to fill the DSC 260 right away today. Results are out. You fill today and submit today. No, don't rush. Make sure that you have the full passport of everyone. If you have spouse and children, make sure that also if you have what? If you have the address for the person you are going to stay in America, make sure that you have everything. Don't rush to submit, because after submitting, you are going to ask the KCC to open for you, to unlock. It will take a few days and you'll be upset.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay.
You would have to put your confirmation number. So if you remember when you were filling the form.
So let me go for another person. Okay.
So
Bishwa Chamling, where are you? Let me. I don't know if your name is correct. Okay, it was already out. You were saying, I'm not sure why my confirmation number says you are invalid. It is invalid because the results are not out yet, people. Relax. You have 5 hours to go. So that's why if you go to put the confirmation number, it will say 2021 because there is you cannot put 2022 yet. But after noon, when the noon is there, it will say 2021 or 2022. Then the 2022 will be valid. But at the moment, if you put it 2022 confirmation number, it is invalid because it does not recognize until the results are out. Will a military officer or police officer allowed into US after winning the DV lottery? Yes. First of all, there is a difference between the police officer and the military officer. Military is the person in the military, the one who are going to the war. Police are a different thing. The police officer, they don't care about you. It's okay. But if you're in the military, you need also to have a military record. That's the difference. And why they need military record is because military, they have their own court system. Here in the US, we call court martial. So that's why they need a record. That means, oh, you have been a very good person. You don't have court martial and all other kind of things. Okay, Ruthie was saying, Ruthie Wambui, thank you, EBM. Through your channel, I've learned a lot about green card. My question is, I'm from Kenya, but currently working in Gulf. My issue is police certificate. They need both from each country. Yes, they need both from each country. From the country you are now and also from your country of origin, Kenya. Okay, so there is Priska here joining us, the first female on the show. Welcome, Priska. Priska is the name of my sister too, so easy name for me.
Yeah.
How are you?
Mambo.
Poa, where are you from? Tanzania, Kenya, or Mauritius? Where?
Dar es Salaam.
Dar es Salaam. That's very good to hear.
Should I hear English?
Okay, you can ask in Swahili, then I will translate it for people. Ulize kwa Kiswahili.
Sawa. First of all, I think this channel. Many years back to apply when to come with. So through the research that go. So I appreciate for that.
I didn't hear well. I think your microphone, I don't know whether it's microphone or it's me.
I think this your website, Rotary was important. I was applying, but I
I cannot hear you, Priska. Sikusikii kabisa. Yeah. What you can do, put your comment here, then I will go and answer your question. Put a comment. Yeah, I cannot hear you. I'm sorry. I don't know if other people can be able to hear you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I see a lot of people say it's invalid. It is invalid. Remember, the results are not out yet until 5 hours from now. Godwin appear. I cannot add people. You have to go to the link. Let me put the link, and then the link you are going to accept the link. People, you have to go to the link. Let me put the link, and then the link you are going to accept the link. Okay, I have to mute people. When you mute yourself, becomes easier. It becomes easier so that we can be able to hear one another. Okay. Yeah, also Kevin said was not able to hear Priska. So that was the results are not out yet, James. The results will be out about if now it is 6. That means now it is almost going to be 7. So we have 5 hours to go. You can see it is my time here. It is 5:51 a.m., which is 6:51 in New York or Eastern time. Thank you, Mr. EBM. Okay, Sean, you were saying I have to answer your question. Let me find your question first of all. Where is it? Okay. Sean said I got my master's degree from Malaysia, but I want to fill my DSC 260 to have bachelor degree to escape certificate from Malaysia. Is that effective after arriving in the US? No. What you fill in the DSC 260 and what you do the visa interview, those information like education-wise, if you come here, your PhD, and you say you have bachelor degree, they're not going to say they are going to say that, okay, because you apply for this school, you said you have bachelor. No, they don't care about that. If you apply for a school, they want the certificate you have. But for me, if you have certificate from Malaysia, just go ahead and put your Malaysia, because in where you have been able to stay, you've already put Malaysia in the DSC 260, where you need your police clearance from Malaysia too. Someone is asking when will it be out results for the time of Kenya. It will be at 7 p.m. in Kenya. Okay, let me hear from Brighton. Okay, oh sorry. Make sure your microphone is muted, please. If you're not talking, please, microphone is supposed to be muted. I cannot hear. There is a lot of background noise. Okay. Who else should go now? Okay. Okay. Let me start from the people in my. Okay. Herman, are you available to talk? Herman. I don't know if you can hear me. Okay. Okay, let me hear from Ken Benz.
Yes, hello IBM.
How are you?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear
IBM. Thank you very much. First, I want maybe to appreciate you for the good job that you have been doing for us. Each and every day you've been doing a video for us. You have shown us on how to fill the DS260, and you have clearly motivated us, given us the way to maybe to come to the United States of America. So we are waiting. I'm from Kenya. We are really waiting for the result to be released. In Kenya, it will be released at allowed 7 p.m. as you have said. And we are here waiting, and we are praying to God that this will be our time. It's my first time to apply for the lottery, and I'm praying to God, and I'm trusting in Him that I'm going to be a winner today.
I hope to.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, there is a question from Zachariah. Say, I have high school certificate, but no. Will that affect me on not getting the visa? Please, everybody, mute the microphone. Zachariah, it will not affect you. Okay, okay. People are going crazy. We need people to mute microphone. That will be easier. When you are not speaking, please mute microphone. Okay. What is your name? Abdurrahman Ali.
Aywa. Yes.
Hello. Yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear my voice?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
I can hear you.
Good.
Some people want to know what time will be in Nepal when the results will be out. I think it will be the funny thing about Nepal, they have different, like, not just exact hours, it will be also like minutes. So it will be 9:45 p.m., something like that. Yeah. So that's why I put the Nepali flag over there, because they were asking for.
Yeah, when is it
in Iran, will it be any chance to win? I think all my countries attended for the DV lottery. Iran is the country with so many DV lottery applicants, and they usually have the winners up to 4,000. So yes, there are a lot of people from Nepal who are winners. Prasmas, I don't know to pronounce the it will be 9:45 p.m. In Nepal time. Okay, let me find. Let me also add some people here. Okay. Okay. When you come in, make sure that you are going to mute your microphone. That will be one of the instructions. Please mute the microphone so that you cannot hear the side. I'm going to add more people here, but make sure your microphone is muted. Someone is asking what time will it be in Ghana? I think it will be around 4 or 5, something like that. I have to check. Yeah. We'll say we are asking for your email address, sir, and possibly your WhatsApp number. Thank you. Will from Uganda. I don't give my WhatsApp number. I will give my my Telegram group. Oh, but let's use use the email outlook.com. With this email will be easy. Yeah. Okay.
Hi, can I get
Kayla, welcome.
Thank you.
Where are you from?
I'm from Kenya, but currently I'm working in Qatar.
That's
yeah, waiting. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Did you apply, you and your family? You have a family also?
No, I applied for me and my son, but I have a cousin who stays there. She applied for me from America. So I don't know. It's my third time doing it, so I hope it works.
And that is you are yet doing.
Yeah, I have been applying. This is the third year. So last year I applied, the other year I applied. And this time I told my cousin, you try for me from that side. So we are waiting. We are waiting.
When you are saying you have applied for 3 times, someone put a comment. Sarah said, thank you so much, EBM. You have been doing good job. I've applied 7 times. I hope I'll be lucky this time around. Finger crossed. God bless everyone here and all the best, guys. Yes, yeah. I've seen people, the first time they have applied, they won. I've seen people like, I've seen the other person, it was the 13th time, won.
Yeah.
Myself, I've applied over 5 times, five years, and I didn't win the DV lottery, but I got the green card through marriage. So that's why I say there are other ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, so not necessarily just lottery. If you can get someone else, that's good.
Kujaribu tu. Where it works, it goes. So we are waiting. So I was like having a question.
Yes.
Why is it that I tried applying when I was in Qatar, but it didn't go through actually? I've been in Qatar like now 3 years. I've been trying to apply for this side, from this side actually. But they don't give you that chance, that go ahead.
Usually, there are few things which are problem. Number one problem, many people are taking longer time to fill the form.
Yeah.
So that's why I usually tell people, when you're going to apply, make sure you already have the photo already in the required measurements is over there. Make sure you have your passport number, date, everything. Not you are filling the form and they want passport number. Let's be going to find the passport. You're going to look for the passport. You come back. Already, there are so many people. So if you go again, it doesn't go. They say they go there for 30 minutes, whatever, but usually after 10 minutes, usually if it doesn't go through. That's number one. Biggest for many people.
That's true.
And the photo doesn't work. Let me start working. EBM, can you edit my photo? You are waiting. I send you back. So don't wait. You have everything ready to apply. That's number one. Number two is don't try to force to apply the first and the second day. Because when you apply on the first days, it can work because depending on the internet you are using. But so many people are checking the results. Even today, they're going to apply. So the website is going to be overwhelmed. In 2017, the green card website crashed completely. So they had to cancel everybody and they did the website and they allowed people to reapply again for the DV lottery. So even today on checking the results, there are some people who check the results at noon. There are so many people for 3 hours checking the results out will not be able to see because millions are trying to access the same website. So if you check the results and it doesn't work, don't panic.
Okay.
After a few hours, people will be already coming down, then can be able to check the result. So that might be among the few reasons why it cannot be able to work through.
Yeah, so I had another question. I have so many questions, by the way. I've been following your shows, and there's something you said. You need to save up. After you win, you fill the form for the visa. So after, like, you fill the form, and some words I'll mix in Kiswahili because English is not our language. So I'll speak with some Kiswahili words. So after you fill the form, and everything is done, like, how long can I wait? Because I have to save up. I have played with my son, so I believe I have to pay the ticket for my son. I have to process the medication. What? Like, how much is the estimation of the money that I am required for the whole process?
For you and your son. Okay, let me
for me and my son.
Information for you and your son.
In Kenyan money, not dollars. I'm not in that class yet.
I'll use in US dollar, and then the final total will times 100 because $1 is 100 Kenyan shillings.
Yeah, that's true.
So, okay, let's start. For you, you need to have a medical. Medical is around 400 US dollar. That's and how old is your son?
Yeah. What?
How old is your son?
My son is 13 now.
So average, they might say you pay 200 US dollar. Average medical. Then you have to pay for the visa fee, 330 for you, 330 for your son. I don't care how old the person is. Then from there, you have to pay what they call the USCIS fee. This fee you pay after getting the visa.
Yes.
The fee which they will give you the actual card. The card is like this one, but this one is white, but his green card is green. This is a passport card. It looks like the same. So that one is 220 per person. So it will be 440.
Okay.
So that is before ticket. Before ticket is this amount for you and your son.
Yeah, I get it.
1,700. But so times 100, if you wanted to find in Kenyan shillings, it will be 170,000 Kenyan shillings.
All right.
The ticket will vary. The ticket can be 1,000 US dollar to 1,500, depending on if you're buying the ticket today, where are you traveling? If you're buying today, you are traveling tomorrow, the ticket will be expensive. If you're buying the ticket today, you are traveling 5 months later, it will be cheaper. If you are traveling in winter, it will be cheaper. If you're traveling in summer, it will be expensive. If you are traveling to East Coast, it will be cheaper. If you're going to West Coast, it will be expensive. Unless otherwise you are traveling to West Coast, but you are coming from the Pacifics. You are coming from Japan, you are coming from Philippines, because it is easier to go through California or Washington, Seattle. But if you're coming from Africa, especially East Africa or Central, wherever, you have to fly through East Africa, East Coast first. Then if you're going to West, so it is more hours. So it will be more expensive.
So,
hello, sir.
The thing is, you don't pay all the money at once. So you do the medical. After the medical, you have, first of all, they send you the notification that you are going for the interview. You have 6 weeks.
Okay.
4 to 6 weeks. You pay the medical. So from the medical to the interview, you have 6 weeks. After the interview, you have 6 months to travel. So you can sell your chicken, you can sell your technophone, you can go and steal the money, you can make it the Harambe fundraising, get the money and come here.
Okay, for example, my case number is near, but I've not reached the target of the money. Can I take some more time? What am I supposed to write an email to them to extend for me the time, or what can I do?
Okay, just one question. So when they schedule the interview, today is your interview day. They give you 6 weeks. So you don't communicate with the KCC that I want to change my interview. They send to you if you want to change the interview date. Let's say your interview is May 10. You say, no, I will not be able to have enough money. I want to do my interview in August. So you write to the embassy in the country you're supposed to do the interview.
Okay.
This I'm the winner, and this is my interview schedule date is this one. Will it be possible to have interview in August? So the embassy will communicate with you through email and give you another date.
All right.
That is how you schedule the interview.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, thank you so much for your questions. Fingers crossed. Yeah.
And if you win, you don't win. Still, if you don't win, you need to apply again.
Yeah, I'll try. I'll keep on trying. We're human.
Bile Mahmoud is asking which hour will that be checking from East Africa. It will be 7 p.m. The easy way, do this way. Let's do the you can do the countdown if you want. You can put the countdown, which is now you have 4 hours and 50 minutes from now. So if you want to be exactly.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
I got a question.
Yes.
After getting visa, like how long it takes to go there? Like, are they giving you extra months?
6 months.
6 months.
Yeah. If you don't travel after 6 months, your visa is going to expire. Game over. You have to travel before it expires.
So you have 6 months.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Van Clarkson. How are you? I cannot hear you, Van Clarkson. I cannot hear you. You are muted. You are not muted. I don't know your microphone, I think. Okay, let me answer also the question here. With the medicals, you must have vaccination, which can be fine at, or you'll be only use medical cost, or you have to go with, without vaccination. Medicals can be more than 400. Yeah, if you have all the vaccination, it is cheaper. But remember, there are certain vaccination you cannot have right now. You can find it if you have the evidence. Some of the vaccination, you get them while you were a child. Polio vaccine is while you were a child. So there are certain vaccination you can have the evidence from the hospital, because most of the countries, this vaccine they have.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, I have a question.
Hello?
Yes. Yes, you may ask.
So I have a question.
Yes, ask the question.
Which criteria do they use to select people? Are they giving priority to the people who have a degree?
No.
Or,
The criteria, you are coming from the country which is eligible. That's the number one criteria. Number
which
two,
criteria do they use to select people? Are they giving priority to the people who have a degree?
just wait. I can hear myself. I don't know who has the microphone on. Let me mute everybody first. So the criteria is very simple. You must be coming from the eligible country. That's number one. Number two, you must have the white background, not the green background like Van Clarkson. White background. That is what you need to have. You don't need to wear glasses. And if you're wearing glasses, you must take off your glasses. If you're in the military, don't wear the uniform. If you take the photo must be like the minimum. The photo must have the requirement. If that one is okay, even if you don't have even primary education, all people have the same opportunity. While they are doing that one, they don't care the level of education. The level of education is on getting the visa. That's why even KCC, they don't ask the evidence of the work experience or the evidence of work experience or the evidence of education. KCC, they don't care about that. That is you and the embassy. So on winning is 100% random. So when they say random, they mean random. Because, for instance, what is the education of Cristiano Ronaldo or Zinedine Zidane, the coach for Real Madrid? Zidane quitted the school while he's in primary school, but his work experience, the best player.
So it means the person can cheat.
You cannot cheat the system, and you don't say, "Oh, someone will help for me." No.
I mean, if you don't have an education achievement like certificate, and you put the system that you're supposed to have, so what about if they find out while they interview you?
Can you repeat the question?
The question is like you said, I have education certificates, but in reality you don't have the certificate education like in university or high school. And you put the system that you have the education certificate, and at the interview time they ask you the certificate like evidence.
Okay, I got it. So first of all, there is the information you put while you are applying for the DV lottery.
That you have the
when you apply for the DV lottery, let's say you have a degree, but you have high school. That's not a big deal. Because when you win, you are going to fill the DSC 260. In the form DSC 260, if you say you have a degree, you have to go with the certificate. So it matters on the degree when you put on the DSC 260, because they will ask you, what is your work experience? What is your education? So over there, if you are going to put something, so if you put a wrong education in your application, it's not a major deal. The biggest mistake in the application is if you say you don't have a child, well, you have a child. And in the DSC 260, you say you have a child, they are going to deny you the visa. If you are married, you say you are single. If you win, that is a problem.
Okay, so it doesn't matter.
So that is the thing you need to know.
So during the interview, hello?
Yes.
During the interview, must you be speaking English, or
if you don't speak English, you want to go with a translator, or you speak English but you're not confident enough, you are allowed to go with the interpreter. So when they send you the information for the second notification letter to go to the interview, you will notify the embassy that I'm coming with the interpreter, and the name of the interpreter is so and whatever. So you have to give the information in advance. I'll come with the interpreter and the name of the interpreter.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're allowed to go with the interpreter. And they are not going to deny you the visa because you don't speak English. No. You can go there, you speak Arabic. They don't care. America has all languages. There are some people here, they don't speak English and life continues. There is no problem.
English is not our native language.
Yeah, so you can use another language you're comfortable with.
Okay, I have a question. What if the person is in foreign country? Okay, about the police report for crime report. So will he need 2 reports from his main country and the foreign country?
Yes. If you have lived in a country for more than 6 months, after the age of 16, you must have the police clearance record from all countries. I know some people, they say, but I was in China, I was in Dubai 5 years ago. They don't care. What is needed is to prove to them that you are not a criminal. That is the risk US government will never take.
If I brought for them only one from the foreign country, is it sufficient or not?
You must get it also from your country. What if you are terrorist in your country?
All right, there's no any terrorists or any problem, is it?
What? If
there's no any problem, is it? Yeah.
They don't care. If you don't have the police clearance record, they don't give you the visa. Because that is the only thing they will be sure you are not a criminal.
All right.
They never check chance on that. So how do you get it? Go to your country, travel, ask the embassy, go to the police form, whatever, if they have online, go and bribe, do whatever it takes in order to get that one. Without that one, you don't get the the visa.
Okay, I have other question also. There's some instructions that uploaded new in the DV lottery website. So could you illustrate them for us here?
New instructions?
Some instructions, yeah, new instructions in the DV lottery website.
Yeah, for me, like those are the normal instructions.
Yeah, illustrate them just so I don't understand them exactly.
Can you ask specifically what instruction? Because for me, those are the normal instructions. Like they. Yeah, so for me, the instructions are normal. They yeah. Because the instruction which they are there is for DV 2022, which are not.
Hey guys,
just wait.
Thank you a lot for always updating us. Really, you are doing a good job.
Just one sec. You mentioned something. I'm now on the website.
Yeah, just check it once. You gotta find it.
No, what they are doing there is just to check the results per se. It's just like you can be able to check the results, but the results you cannot be able to see. Just the results which the instruction which you are here is for they did a mistake. One mistake. I don't know if you can be able to see my screen. If you go to the website, it comes like this way. It's not supposed to come like this way, like beginning end. It looks like you are going to apply today. But even if you go there,
it's totally different from other years.
What?
It's totally different from other years.
Yes, but if you go,
What did you say? What was that?
So if you go to the instruction, are the same. The DV 2022 instructions, which are yeah. Okay. I'll look at it, and then if there is anything different when I come for the live for the second time, I'll go through it.
All right, cool.
I'll look at it. Okay, let me quickly look.
Hello, MBM.
How are you? Okay, someone is asking how is it active to check the results now? No yet. The results will be able to check them almost after like 4.5 hours from now. And the other person, how can you join live? The link is here. I'm posting right now in the comment, and you can be able to check that link, and you can be able to join. Someone is asking for the website to check the DV results. Is the same website you use, dvprogram.state.gov. That is the website you can be able to go and check the results. It's the same website you use it to apply. My confirmation numbers starts with 2022. Should I change 2021? No, because the DV lottery results for 2022 will start to be shown at noon. At the moment, you cannot do up to this time. Only DV 2021 applicants or winners can check their results. DV 2022 is until noon. How can you join live? Okay, please don't be live and watching at the same time.
Sir.
Yes.
I was wondering, after you get in visa, like you mentioned it as some of your videos, and they give you an address.
Oh, hello.
Wait.
Hello, you hear me? Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you. Say after getting the visa, you get the address for?
You mentioned some of your videos that they giving you address.
The US, the government or anybody doesn't give you the address.
Yes.
You have one writing on the DSC 260 the address where you'll be staying in America. They cannot tell you where to stay, who to stay with. They don't care about that.
So are they giving you money?
No, they don't give money. They don't give anything. They give you green card, which is ability for you to work, ability for you to live. What if you don't want to work? You are son of the prince. You are prince. You can come here and just chill.
Okay.
Care.
What if I have friends and family there?
That means you stay with them. There is no, but the U.S. government doesn't give you a flight ticket. They don't give you money for anything.
It is okay. I can stay them, sir.
What?
So it's okay. I can stay them wherever I want.
That's what we need. If you have a host of someone, it will help you to save some money instead of starting from day one to find a place where to live.
Thank you.
Okay.
If I win,
before
my question is,
wait a minute. Wait, I have to answer this question. Someone said, what if I have no one there? How will I put an address? Okay. Okay, please mute your microphone. Mute the microphone. If you are coming here, mute the microphone first. Okay. Please mute the microphone.
Hi, okay.
Just one second. I have to answer this one. Someone is asking, what if I have no there any person to put the address?
I have to mute microphone.
Yeah, so if you cannot have any address in America, you cannot submit the DS260. In order to complete the DS260, you must have the address too, where you'll be able to be in the US, where they will send the actual green card, where they will be able to send the social security number. So you cannot complete the DS260 without having the address in America. Okay. I still hear microphone. Okay, let me. Abdurrahman, you need to mute your microphone.
Okay.
Yeah, because I can hear myself.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what we need. If you have a host of someone, you have money.
Whose mic is still on? Okay, before I ask, it's another person. Okay.
Hello, ABM.
Yes.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. You?
Good. I just have a question. As example, if I win a lottery this year, can I respond with my sister to say like my wife or something like that?
No. Your wife
Okay.
is your wife.
Okay. What's going on if I say my sister like my wife?
It's forgery. If they get caught, it's a criminal offense. And even if you are here, yeah. You can do it's a criminal offense. I want to let you know that. And another thing is this way, something you didn't know. If someone is going to report to the US government that you have done that way, it's given $10,000 by the US government. Just know that how serious offense is.
Do you hear me?
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
Hello, Mr. EBM.
Mute your microphone.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, you may ask.
My question.
I applied to the DV lottery, but I am underage. If I win, do I win? I am 16.
Yes, you can win.
If I can get the green card, I am 16.
Mute the microphone. As long as you can prove you have high school education. If you don't have high school education, you have 2 years of work experience. If you don't have,
one second, I have to answer this one. Someone is asking.
I am now in my first year of high school, and I have 2 years of experience as barber with my uncle.
they will see because they will ask
I
you,
have to mute my group.
please.
Yeah, so you
So NBM, my nationality
wait,
is
Abraham, wait first. I have to
Djibouti.
finish answering questions.
So I feel the passport is Djibouti.
If you cannot have any address in America,
okay,
you cannot submit it.
let me mute everybody first of all. Make sure that you don't watch your YouTube here and you want to talk to me because it is interfering itself. So that will be a little bit tough. So just let me respond to a few things.
Address to where you'll be able to be in the US, where they will send the actual green card, where they will be able to send the social security number. So you cannot complete the deal.
Okay.
Where did this echo come from?
I don't know, from someone. I'm looking because now everybody's about to be on mute. So yeah, if you are trying to hear yourself, it's going to be back because I'm using another program. Until it comes to you, it takes a little bit longer. So we're just hearing back and forth.
Is this Zoom program?
What?
Zoom.
I'm using StreamYard. It's a program called StreamYard. Okay, so let me go and answer a few questions from the comments. And then I can be able to do okay, so let me answer questions from Stephanie. When I played for the DV lottery, I was single, but now I'm going to be married in June 2021. If I win, can I fill my DSC 260 with the information of my wife? Yes, you are correct. You can be able to do that. Okay. Let me answer a few questions on the comments, and then you can go back. Okay, hello EBM. Please, I have completed the high school, but I failed it. So I put primary school on the filling of the DS applicants, whatever. Can I change it to high school on the DS 260? Yes, you can do that. Okay, another question. If you have two names, when you check the results, should we put comma or space? No comma. Just put, like, if you have two names as the last name. Don't put comma in between. Yes, there is a space if there are two names. Okay, just like another question. If you have two names, when you check the results, should we put comma or space? No comma. Just put, like, if you have two names as last name. I hear myself, please. Yes, there is a space if there are two names. Just like, don't be on mute, everyone. That will be able to hear. And I mean, unless otherwise you're about to talk, yeah, but you have to be on mute. So thank you so much, everyone. Okay. I have, okay. Okay, just wait. I want to join. I've already sent the link. I can send the link. But remember, before you join, make sure that you are on mute. Simple instruction, be on mute, otherwise I will start removing people. Be on mute, unless otherwise you're about to talk. Just 1 sec, I have to navigate so many things. Okay. Priska, try to talk now, because at the beginning you had the questions, and I don't know if I can be able to hear you now, but try.
Yes, Mr. EBM, how are you?
I'm doing all right.
Okay, I'm here in Dar es Salaam, and I was trying to tell you I'm so glad about this channel because before now I used to apply this DV lottery, but I used to click on those websites for scams. So it took some years for me to get the right link to apply. But through you, thank you. Now I got the place to apply on.
Now you are going to be the winner too.
Amen. Then I just had a question. We applied, two of us, but my sister, she used the the former Tanzania passport, the one which started with AB.
Yeah.
While Tanzania now we have TAE, as you know. So I don't know if that one is going to affect the her selection on this.
It doesn't affect.
Or
if
it
you
doesn't
win,
affect.
if you win, you use the passport used because East Africa changed the passport. So you use that one. Then, like if you win on the DSC-260 on the visa form, you use the new passport.
Okay.
When they ask you for the documents, you also attach the passport you used to apply, which is the old passport. When you go to the interview, you also go with the old and new passport. But the visa will be in the new passport.
All right. And another question again. On that application, I'm not so much sure, but I tried to upload the photo and it accepted it. So I don't know if I can, it can accept and it won't be a proper photo on them. I don't know. Did you get my question?
No. Can you repeat, please?
Let me tell you in Kiswahili, maybe because of this foreign language. Like nilipokuwa nikiomba upload ile picha na ikakubali ikawa imeingia pale. Sasa sijui kama iko ni vizuri kwamba vile nilivyo upload ikakubali it goes right au inaweza tena ikawa imefika huko tena ikawa ikakataliwa.
Okay. Few questions.
Was
it white background?
It was a white background.
Did you wear glasses?
No.
Did you wear a military uniform or those kind of uniform?
No.
Do you have a big shadow around?
No.
Then you
it's just the afro hair. It was just hair.
Yeah. They have no problem with that. So that means it's the correct photo.
Okay. Only those I was.
Yeah, the time to check the results for East Africa will be at 7.
And Mr. IBM, one more, please. I'm sure I'm going to be a winner as you prophesy to me, you know. I'm taking it, you know. So I'm asking if I will be a winner and I want to go, I want to come to stay in Missouri place. Will you give us the instruction on how to go about it, how to get the place to stay, like a hotel or apartment, or where we can land there? Because I don't have relative there. I don't have.
Yeah, win first, and then we can figure out. That's why at noon when you win, then you can find some people. We can be able to help other people to find what are the groups. You can be able to find people. Yeah.
Yes, that will be the great. Thank you.
I have a question.
Before you ask, I want just wait. I have to bring new people also and give them the opportunity. I have to ask you, Akol, what is the proper name to pronounce your name? Okay, I have to unmute. Okay. Wait a second.
Okay. Hello, IBM. I have a question.
Thank you, Mr. IBM. Bye.
Okay, just wait. I have to. There are some people I knew they haven't talked yet.
Okay.
Just one sec. Okay. Can you unmute a call if you want to talk? That just one.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Are you getting me, IBM?
Now I can hear you very well.
Wow, I'm very happy to speak to you.
Thank you so much. Where are you now?
Apparently I'm in Somalia, but I come from Uganda.
Okay.
So my question, first of all, I want to applaud you for the great work you're doing.
Thank you so much.
Yes, I am a grown-up lady in my 40s, been having a dream of going to America all this time, and been wanting to speak to you. Not easy, but I thank God today I'm just able to speak to you. Oh my God.
I'm glad. Thank you so much.
Yes, my questions go this. One, I forgot my confirmation code. and I don't know if I will check my result today. Secondly, I wanted to find out about I think I am too anxious and too excited, and I said like I'm a medical worker, and but working for military. How there will I be successful during the interviews? Because if I win, I would rush back home to retire. But now, will it not affect my success in the embassy? That is my question.
Okay, number one, for those who have, like another person say, how about if I don't remember your last name while checking, whatever. So when you apply for the DV lottery, you get the confirmation number, which are 16 numbers. Some people have lost that number. Thank God nowadays, 3 years ago, they started the issue of if you have forgotten the confirmation number. It used to be if you forgot the confirmation number, game over, it's up to you, it's your mistake. Nowadays, you can retrieve the confirmation number.
Okay.
But what you need to do, you have to wait when the results are out. When the results are out, go there and to put your full name, put the full name as you used it during the application.
Okay.
Then you are going to put the year of birth, the one you used it to, the full date of birth, the one you used to apply, and your email. You must make sure your email is working. If the email doesn't work, it cannot do anything for you. They will be able to send the email with the confirmation number.
Okay.
That's number one. Number two is you ask about if you win, you go to retire and come into America. So obviously, someone like you have been working for a longer time. So they want 2 years of work experience out of the 5 years, the previous 5 years.
Okay.
So as long as you show that maybe I got this kind of training and this is the work I'm working, you get the letter or you show the contract, anything like that one, you'll be good to get. And if you come to America, the good thing about here, despite your age, still you can be able to excel in one way or another. Depends on your attitude and what you do. I can give you an example. You can come here with your bachelor degree, master's degree. Oh, I'm not washing dishes. I'm not going to work this kind of job. Because you come with the mindset, I was a branch manager. But the reality is, how much money do you make in Kenya or in Tanzania with your bachelor degree? Most of the people, bachelor degree, you get $500 per month, right?
Yes.
But in America, you wash dishes, you get $2,000 per month.
Wow. So,
should you be with a degree in your country and just be excited that you just have a degree, or you want to come here and also work? And the more you work, the more you can become a supervisor. Most of the jobs here with high school, even if you're not high school, if you work in your organization longer, you continue to go up. You continue to go up.
Okay.
So all those kind of things will be able to help you.
Okay.
So don't worry about your age or your experience. How can I transfer here? It's very easy. You know Amazon.
Yeah.
Amazon.
Yes.
You can have those like that, like the sticker, like the one in supermarket. You just scan the barcode. So you can do your job to scan the boxes, or your job is just to write the numbers of the boxes they are going to ship. How much do you get that one per hour? Amazon, they pay minimum. That is entire America. The minimum dollar per hour is $15 per hour. That is what you make just to arrange boxes per hour. And let's say in a normal way, no overtime, you work 40 hours per week. That is 8 hours per day. So per month is 160 hours. So take $15 times 160. You get this amount just working for Amazon, 2,400. They take, let's say, 400 as the deduction, whatever, tax, whatever. So you can end up, let's say, with the 2,000 per month. That's very good to start. This amount of money you can be able to use to start maybe having an apartment and have the good start of life.
Mr. EBM.
Thank you. I want to acknowledge Arjun Shan for super chat contribution. Arjun is in Japan. Thank you so much. Yes, ask your question.
My mother have PhD in teaching Arabic language.
Yes.
Do she have a way to get a green card or a work visa without the DV lottery? If we lose the DV lottery, will she have a chance to apply for a job or something like this with the PhD?
Yes, if she applies, let's say, to the university as a job, and that university accepts people to get they accept, because there are certain universities or certain jobs they allow people from overseas to apply. The job has to say, they accept, or they are going to give what they call the sponsorship. That means they don't give green card right away. They give you the H1 visa, the work permit first. You have to be in H1, and then down the road, they are going to give you the green card. But at first, you have to get the what they call the H1 first.
Thank you.
Okay. Mimo says, Sakura, could you explain more about the host address? Can I write a host address and not stay in it, but instead stay in a hotel, and after I get to America, I find a new address? Is that possible? That is possible. So you can have the host address. Let's say EBM is your host. You can put the address there, but technically you're not coming to stay with me. Technically, you can go to say, I can give you the address, but you don't come to stay with me. That means when your social card will come to me, then I'll send to address where you are. There will be no problem if you're going to stay in the hotel, wherever. That is a good technique. You can be able to do that.
Are they calling you or asking you if you know that person?
They don't care if you know the person in person. They say, I know the person through online, and you have been chatting, and you accept to host me. They don't care. You must be relative. You must know a person face to face. No.
So what if that person make a crime?
That means you know the person who is making crime. You can put their name there. If someone is already in the police, if you put Ernest Boniface Makulilo, crime report, you'll find me. That's a good thing about America. If I put a name of a person, any person caught by the police, the information will be on the website. It will be a public information. So you can search the person. And the crime person cannot be like me on the internet. If you put the full name of the person, you'll be able to know.
ABM, I have one question.
Yes.
Okay. If I win this DV lottery, I should be fill up automatically DS260 or just take time?
If you are planning to get married, you can wait to get married, then you fill the form. Or you can fill the form without marriage, but later you have to unlock, ask KCC, so that you can add your spouse.
Okay. How long between when I get the DV lottery, like granted, or when I feel the DS260, like how many days between?
When you feel the DS260 until the interview?
Yes.
It depends on the test number. The test number is the one determining when it will be good for the interview. If your number, let's say you are in Africa and your number is less than 1,000, I'll give you an example, you'll be interviewed in October. If your test number is 10,000, your interview will be in January, maybe.
Okay.
Magio, you are asking how can you get in touch with me? You can do two things. Email me on ebmscholars@outlook.com or
hold on, Kakanwai.
One second.
Yeah, everyone. Yes. I just want to ask a question. Yeah. Okay.
So Magio 39, you can just get me on the email, then you can be able to get in touch. Yes, okay, ask your question.
ABY. I'm Emmanuel from Ghana.
There are a lot of people from Ghana. We are going to have a lot of winners from Ghana.
Yeah, please, yes. Please, I wanted to ask on the other, on one of your videos, you were saying if you have a child, you can ask you if you had a child, you have to go with your child. Assuming you have a kid with who is less than a year, can you still have to go? Do you still have to go with him, or?
Yeah, because otherwise they don't get a green card.
Okay. So there's nothing you can do. Let me say, maybe you have the.
No, I mean, you can say, I'm giving example. I'm going. They will follow later, but they must follow you later within this fiscal year of the DV lottery. So they cannot come later, 2 years later. They can come as a visitor, and they can be denied a visa. Not, but what I want to explain to people is just many people. If you are not in America, you do not know what green card is. People in America, they can struggle for 5, 10, 15 years to get that card. This card like that, people struggle here. People are able to pay even 30,000 to get it if possible. It is a very important card. So, if you win the DV lottery, it's a clean opportunity for you from day one you arrive in America. You can work anywhere without restriction. You come as a student, you are not allowed to work to any employer. You are supposed to work only to university and 20 hours per week. But you come as a green card holder, from day one, you can work 5 jobs if you want.
Okay.
So those are the advantages. So if you can come, even if it's younger, yes, get the card, then take the card back.
Okay.
Because you will have the card.
Okay. So assuming maybe because of 1 or 2 things, you cannot go with your kid during the interview day. When you are filling the KCC form, can you say you don't have a child, or?
No, you can feel you have a child, but I'm not going with my child. That the child doesn't need a visa, will stay in my country. So doesn't need yeah.
Okay, but if you are going with your child, there that you go with your child, right?
Yes. But for me, I advise you, trust me.
Hi.
You use so much money down the road.
How are you?
Just one second. You'll use a lot of money down the road without coming with your child, because later you have to use the lawyers, whatever. It will cost you a lot. Trust me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what if maybe you've worked with a company, let me say, and you don't have any appointment letter, maybe you fill your form. It's a contract, maybe you're a contract staff, maybe 6 months contract every year, and you don't have the appointment letter. Are they going to deny you, or maybe you can go with
any evidence you are working there, even a letter from your supervisor that this person works here?
Okay.
Because how can they prove that you are working there?
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Will the live still up till the result, or you will close the live before the result?
Can you repeat the question?
Will you close the live before the results are out, or will you still live?
What I do, at one point I'll close the live because I'm going to another event. I'm presenter for there is all Association of Tanzanians overseas have invited me to be presenter about the importance of vaccination. So there is an event starting at 10 of my time. So I told them I'll be there for 45 minutes. So 15 minutes before the results, I'll go live on this one. So I'll close this one and then I'll create another one to go live, countdown before. So it'll be 10 minutes before I'll be going live again.
Thank you. I follow you, by the way, from Tunis.
Oh, thank you so much. Okay, just one sec. This lady putting the name EBM Scholar. So you have to unmute first if you want to talk. There is on your microphone, you have to unmute first.
She must be your biggest fan.
Yeah, she's talking, but we cannot hear her because you are muted, and you cannot unmute because you muted yourself. So you have to unmute before you talk.
Now she unmuted.
No yet.
Hello, ABM.
Yes.
Just I wanted to appreciate you, and I thank you for your all efforts. Yes, I'm familiar for this DV lottery and how things going, because I'm applying since 2015. You know, so only I just want to thank you for giving us this opportunity and doing good job for your followers.
Thank you so much. I want to ask you to answer this question. Mubaraka says, someone who filled the DV lottery without passport and won. So what's the problem? And I lost my passport before the DV lottery opened, and I can't get my passport because of the COVID. So there are two things. If you have the passport and you lost the passport, but you have the passport number and expiration date, it means you have the passport when you fill. But applying without a passport, saying that you don't have the passport, that is a different story. Did you put the passport number in the DV lottery form? If yes, that means you are good to go. If no, I'm going to explain about this is the situation. I haven't seen any person who applied without a passport and got the visa. Because they say if you apply without a passport, you must meet one of the following criteria. You must be a stateless or coming from a communist country, or you must have the letter from the Secretary of State or Secretary of Homeland Security. That is instruction number 7 or 8 of the DV lottery instructions. So if you don't have that one, it's just like lying you have a child when you don't have a child. That's my opinion. Okay. Okay, now you are back, Lola. Okay, now you can talk.
And how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Yeah, I have a question.
Yes.
I participated in the green card around 2018, and then I forgot my email. I forgot my confirmation number. I don't know.
You are in big trouble, my friend. Because the reason being is you need to remember your email so that they can send the, because how, if you go, you can say, I'm going to retrieve the confirmation number. And to retrieve the confirmation number, you have to put your full name, the year of birth, the birthday, and the email address, and then they will email you that one. So what I can advise you, try to remember the email and try to retrieve the email so that when they send the email, it can come to that email, you can be able to access that email. So try to remember what email did you use. If you forgot the password, how can you retrieve the password? Because sometimes after 90 days, there is a problem, but there is a way on how you can answer back and the first question from if it's Gmail or Yahoo, you can be able to retrieve that email. You must make sure that that email you use to apply, it is able to work so that they can be able to send the email to that email and you can be able to get the confirmation number. Because if that email doesn't work, they cannot be able to, you cannot be able to retrieve the confirmation number.
Okay, after then, it was like a month, and then they sent me a message through the email that I want, and they even called me.
Fake.
So I don't know, but I didn't
Scam.
have the passport.
No, those people are scam. First of all, the DV lottery results are not out. That's number one. Number one, the DV lottery results are not out. Number two, they don't send the email you have won. You will go to the DV lottery website, the one you used to apply, to check the results. If you want to prove, go to that email, look with the sender. You will see DV program at or DV program, their email at whatever.com is a fake. The email must have .government at the end. Nobody will send you email. Nobody will call you. US government call you. US government call you.
They called me and
Yeah.
they were pursuing. They were telling me to give them the passport number, and I didn't have the passport, so I told them, may you wait for maybe like a week. My passport, I'm going to get it.
Yeah, those are scammers. They'll tell you later, okay, now we are processing for you. Send us 500 into most of the common one is Wells Fargo web. Most of the common is, I've seen a lot, is Wells Fargo Bank, wire transfer, Western Union. US government doesn't have that time. Even the money for the visa fee, you don't pay to anybody. You pay at the US embassy by cash. You don't pay anybody. If you send the money through any way on the bank, on Western Union, you are paying to a guy, probably is in the same country in Africa.
Okay.
Mr. IBM,
Thank you.
I have a question, please.
Yes, Najib.
Yes, how are you? Fine.
I'm all right.
I would like to ask you if, for instance, I have been selected, okay, this year, and I went there with my family. Can I install them there and go out for another, because I have another good job there?
Yes,
so
right.
can I leave, and
as
soon as I bring my family there, I will have an apartment for them, and I will go out the country.
Yes, you can
because
do that.
I have a great work.
Yes, you can do that.
So in this case, should they pay taxes there and all these things?
Yes. To pay the tax is depending on the income. If your annual income, let's say, is 2,000, 5,000 per year, you don't file tax because you are below income, you are poverty, poor. So there is income.
No, suppose that I am going to get $10,000 per year, per month.
You are poor, you don't need to file tax for 10,000 per year.
No, per month.
Per month. Oh, you'll be paying tax in the US too.
I have to pay.
What they do is this way. Let me explain you about tax. So if you live overseas, you are green card holder, you're a EU citizen, you will file a tax in your country. Your country, where country you are? Which country are you?
Suppose that I don't have any tax in my country.
Which country is that? Which
Saudi Arabia, for example, Saudi Arabia.
Yes, I know so there is no tax, income tax, whatever. So they don't.
Yes, there is no. Yes, there is no.
That case, you'll pay in America only. You'll pay the tax in America.
Is it too much?
Yes.
For 10,000, how much they can deduct?
So it depends. They can be taking per paycheck. Let me give you an example. Depending on the family you have, they must be taking maybe, let's say, 500 per paycheck each month.
Actually, I'm a PhD holder. I'm a doctor in mathematics and a university professor.
Very good.
So
this will be this way. But in US, they'll give you a tax return. You see, that's the advantage. So how many kids do you have?
2 kids only, and my wife.
2 kids and your wife. So basically, with the 2 children, there is what we call tax credit. So at the end of the year, they'll give you, now it's going to be increased from next year. So we'll be getting back, guarantee 6,000 from the government. But because also you have a wife, there will be, because of dependence, it can go maybe 8,000, 10,000, you get tax return. So that's an advantage. When you pay tax, then because you have the family, you are supposed to pay less tax than if you are single. If you are single,
okay,
they take the money and you don't get money back.
Of course.
But if you have a family, you get something back.
Okay.
So continue.
Okay. If, for example, my wife entered in my visa when I was, I filled her as a partner, okay, as spouse. Can she work there as well?
Yes, she works here. She's allowed to work. She's given green card. Just like you. Once you come all here, you all have green card. You are a child, whatever. And if your child is 16 years old, can be allowed to work and get money. Because he's having a green card, he's 16. He's allowed to work from 16, as long as any job one of the parents has to sign. You are already
Is
trained.
it difficult to find a job university there?
For the professional teaching, or just
Yes, professor of university, assistant professor or associate.
it's not. Is I mean, for that level, it's not difficult because not many people have PhD here. The difficult is to get the normal jobs. Like if I'm giving example, you have masters or you have PhD, but you are looking for a job like maybe director of something. But if like teaching, there are so many universities. As long as you are not fixed that I must live in this state, you can apply so many jobs in so many states. But you might not make like what you are making there. Because if you get, let's say, 10,000 per month, that means you are getting 120 per year. But here, with a PhD in mathematics, let's say you can be able to make 80,000 or let's say 75,000 per year. So 75,000 divided by, so but here, remember, a university professor is not having to teach you for the full year. In summer, you have 3 months off. So technically, you're not paid on those 3 months. So, but people, what they do, they take their salary, they divide in the full year. So even if they are off, they'll be just at home and get the money. So, but also you might have summer school. You might be having classes in summer and you'll be able to teach.
So
those are the,
got it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
There are those advantages.
All the best for everyone.
And you can be also teaching more than one university. And especially now, you're teaching one university and the other one you can teach as adjunct, part-time professor. And now with the teaching online, you can teach 2 universities.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah, so all those are opportunities.
Thank you, Mr. EBM.
And all the best. Okay, I want to ask someone the question. And this is, I made the video about this one. Someone is asking, can a diploma holder be disqualified during the embassy in interview after winning the DV lottery? So in America, the word diploma is not diploma like in our countries. In our countries, a diploma is a level of education. In America, if you say you have a diploma, diploma is a certificate. Let me give you an example. This one is a certificate, one of my certificates for high school. So if you say high school diploma, diploma is just this one, the completion. What is a diploma? Just if let me show, let me read exactly. Is a certificate of completion, meaning of diploma. So if you go to the Google search and type the meaning of diploma, they say a diploma is a certificate awarded by education establishment to show that someone has successfully completed a course of study. Is a document. So if you finish, for instance, let me give you an example. Najib has a PhD in mathematics. So he has a diploma of primary school because there's a certificate of primary school. He has a certificate of junior high school. He has a certificate of high school. All those are diploma. He has bachelor degree. It's called bachelor degree diploma. He has master's degree. That is a master's degree diploma. He has PhD. That is a diploma. So the university PhD certificate, you have been awarded PhD in mathematics. That is a diploma. So diploma is just a certificate in American English. But in our countries, a diploma is a level of education. But in order to have a diploma, did you finish high school? So diploma can act as extra classes depending on the nature of the diploma. If it's a diploma, maybe in plumbing, might be just like extra vocational classes or some college classes, depending whether that diploma was taken from the college. So it can be some college classes, but not a degree. It's just like someone is at the university right now doing bachelor degree, hasn't completed the bachelor degree, so is still having some university courses, some college courses. So it'll be someone like with a diploma. So they'll not disqualify you as long as your diploma as a level of education got after finishing high school. So you can have high school and extra classes in that particular case.
EBM.
My last question, please, Mr. EBM.
Yes.
After coming there, how many years should I spend there to get the citizenship? This is my last question.
5 years. Green card by any other means is 5 years. But green card by marriage is 3 years. Yeah.
Got it.
And it's
Thank
your,
you
it's
so
your
much.
option if you want to become a citizen. So it's not a must.
EBM, I have been listening for quite some time, and I need to ask you a question. So hope you all is well. There is a friend of mine who applied DV Lottery 2021, the one for last year, and he got selected, and he never continued the process. And now I think it will be valid until September this year. So he's asking this question: will he have enough time to proceed to continue the process? Do you think that time between now and September he will get a visa if he continues? And know that he's in Somalia. He needs to travel to a neighboring country like Kenya or Ethiopia, then start the process. So that time
To start
is
the
enough.
process, you don't need to be in Kenya to start the process. The process is to fill the visa form. Visa form you fill on the computer. Doesn't matter where you are. You go to Kenya Embassy on the day of the interview or on the medical. That is a very long plan. The first thing has to fill the DSC 260 form, visa form. Fill on the computer, number one. Number two, the KCC will ask you to submit the document. The documents. They will send you the documents. So you do the documents. Then they will send the schedule for the interview. When the schedule for the interview, that is when it's supposed to go to Nairobi to do the medical and also to do the visa interview. But my advice will be, if his case number is less than 50,000, please go ahead and continue. Go today, tomorrow, fill the DS260 form. Don't leave this opportunity. It's a big opportunity.
Thank you.
Yeah.
EBM.
Hello, David.
Can I ask
Hello.
a question?
Yes, ask a question. Theo John.
What if I have a job in my country, and I win a green card? Is it possible to go through all processes of green card and I get it? After getting it, I come back in my country of origin and continue with my work. Is it possible?
It's possible. But let me ask a few questions. You don't need to give exact numbers, just hypothetical questions, and you can give me the range. How many kids do you have?
I have one kid.
How old is the child? Average?
3 years old.
Okay. I'm trying to guess. On your end, it looks like someone who's already have the house, someone who already have the land in Rwanda, because that's normal life in Africa, right? You might have the very good income. So, usually tell people like this way. This opportunity is not a must for you to come and live in America. But you can use this opportunity also for your children, for them to succeed in their life. You might come here, get the actual card, and then go back to your country and try each year to come for vacation to maintain the eligibility of processing the green card. To have the green card, you must, if you are out of the year, if you know this year I'm not going to be in America for a full year, I'm out of America for more than a year, you file the form for the advance parole that I'll be out of the year this time. So that means you can be that year not coming in America from Rwanda. But if you want, you can be coming each year in America. And in that particular case, your green card is active. That means your child is growing up, can come here and continue to study and do other things. That's number one. Number two, you can be doing this way. Each year you take unpaid leave in your country. You come here as vacation and you work here. You get extra money, you have vacation, and then you go back to your country. It can be possible. So it's not a must, you must be in America. And especially if for someone who is already established, it's very difficult to say, I'm leaving my house, I'm leaving my everything to go to America. I understand it that way. It's different from me when I was coming to America. I was at the university, I got the opportunity to come to America through scholarship. So the day I'm finishing university exam, my bag was fully packed. I didn't have anything I owned in life than the bag. So I was coming to America fully loaded with my bag. I didn't have a girlfriend. I didn't have any car. I don't have any house. I don't have anything. So for me, it's easy. So to say, I'm going to America, I'm going to live there, I'm going to die there. It's easy to make that transitioning. But if you already have assets, you have to make a clear decision. What would be better for your family? But for me, my asset is my brain. That's all. And my bag. One trip, one to another. So, but I tell people, even if you're a prime minister, it doesn't hurt. Green card is not a citizenship. So you can get it just for your children. And because many people they cannot come do vacation in America because they don't get the visa. Because the flight ticket is, let's say, if you get a good deal, you can get 1,000 or 700. I purchased the ticket last year, 2019 for last year, for 600 KLOM from US to Tanzania and come back because I purchased the ticket 7 months before the travel. So you can be planning, okay, in December or in January next year, I'm traveling, so you can purchase the ticket in advance. So you come for vacation, 3 weeks, enjoy the life, then you go back. The kids get exposure. They're 16, they come in America, they go to college, just like any American citizen.
Okay, I have the last question.
Yes.
I would like to know how many chances a chartered accountant have to get a job in US.
Accountant?
A chartered accountant.
You can get a job, but you cannot start a job right away as an accountant, and especially at the level of CPA, all those kind of things. Because if you do those CPA of your country, CPA is by the country. CPA Rwanda, CPA Tanzania, CPA Kenya, CPA Somalia, CPA whatever, is not applicable in America. You have to do American CPA. That's something you need to know. Secondly, apart from that, you need to allow yourself to do to get certain certification here. Even bookkeeping, there is a certain certification. Logistics, they have certified, just like CPA, they have certification. So you can start somewhere, you can start like learning about taxing because the tax in America is different, whatever. So how are you going to start day one? So it will take time to get into that level you want. But the job for 2,000, 3,000 per month, you can get so many jobs of that amount. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, someone is asking how to join in live. Let me put the link again.
And EVM, I need to ask you another question. I have applied the DP lottery for this year, and I am one of those guys who are waiting to win. So, for example, if I win the lottery of this year, and I am in another country like Somalia, do I have the option to select where the country I need to go for interview? Like if I need to go to Addis Ababa or to Uganda, Kampala or Nairobi, can I choose the one I want, or they should choose for me where to go?
Okay, so when you apply for the DV lottery, you put in the city where you live. You live in Somalia. So if you live in Somalia, by default, the location for the interview will be in Nairobi. But you are allowed, when you are filling the DS-260, to change the location. You can decide to put in Djibouti, you can put in Ethiopia. It's up to you. Okay. You're allowed to change. Yeah. There is this interesting question from Young Sak. Please, sir, can someone sell the results after winning it? No. Because you have to sell your passport. How can the person go without that passport? Because that will be identity, selling your identity. No, you cannot. Even Skating Benson Catcher already answered. No way, Young. Does the green card expire? Can probably require to be renewed. So each year, I mean, if you win the green card, you'll be given 10 years green card. After 10 years, you are renewing, just like how you renew a passport. How you renew, there is no any other interview. How you renew a passport, how you renew any other document. So there is no interview, there is no, you just fill the form and you pay, there is a fee, you just go and get it.
Hello, Mr. EBM.
Yes.
I have a question.
Yes.
What if when I was filling the green card?
Can you repeat the question?
When I was filling the green card,
yes,
I was a form for.
You were?
A form for, a candidate form for.
Yes. Which country are
And
you
now
from?
I am finished. In Kenya, Nairobi.
Okay. Yes.
And now I finished.
Yes.
Does that one affect?
Not really. Though yes, but it doesn't affect much because you'll prove that you have the high school education, so it's not a big deal.
Okay.
Francisco, you're asking, hello EBM, can my brother get the visa to when I win? No, he cannot. The reason cannot because the visa, if you win, is for you, your spouse, and your children. That's all. And the children can be biological born, can be stepchildren, and the children can be adopted, legal adoption, not just paying for school fees. You say that is your child. No. I forget the confirmation number. After, when the time comes to check the results, you can go and forget the confirmation number. You'll be able to see. Okay. Oh, I made a mistake. I put in May 2025. Wow, I was excited. It's May 2021. I mean, yeah, sorry. On the description, I'm just looking now. I came to realize I made a mistake. I don't think we'll be interviewed in Somalia, we'll be interviewed in Kenya or another country. Let me quickly, hello, sir. I'm done with high school and I'm now in the university. So can that affect me? You know, it gives you even extra opportunity. I'm the Vilotale winner for the fiscal year 2021, but I'm in Spain, but I almost don't have hope for the process because of the situation of the interviews. Prince, I'm so sorry. Yes, it is very frustrating, the current situation. Okay.
Mr. ABM, I'm
yes.
sorry to disturb you. Just the last question. When I was filling the application for the GV lottery, my full name has 4 names. Okay, Najib Mutab Salam Mutri. Okay, for example. Yeah. So the full the family name, okay, I have put has 3 names. Abdul Salam Mutri. Okay. Then my first name is Mutum. So is there any problem regarding this?
No, because there are so many catchers, they have more names, like 2 or 3 names as first name.
Exactly.
Is
exactly.
So
as last name, 3 names as last name.
Yes. So if you have 3 names as last name, so when you apply, you will see all those 3 names. Then there'll be a comma, then the other name.
Yes.
Your last name are those 3 names. So when I'm going to check the results, you put those 3 names before comma is your last name.
Yes.
Then you
okay, but this cannot be a reason of rejection or something.
No, at all. And there are people mostly in Arabic countries, they have that culture, but also people in Latin America. You'll find like they have, for instance, like it'll be like you have a name, your name, you have your mother's last name, you have your other name, and you have others last father's last name. So you have like Angel Di Maria. You'll find like there are so many names. But then they can short it like Ronaldo de Lima, but there is so many names. Even Kaka, the soccer player, that is not his name. That is a nickname. But he has like 3-4 names in between Brazilians or
Yes,
Argentinians. Yeah. So there is no problem at all.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, I filled the DV lottery in Saudi Arabia. Now I'm going to Ghana. If I win, can I be interviewed in Ghana? Yes. When you apply for the DV lottery, they ask you, there is a question, where are you right now? Location where you are. If you put you are in Abu Dhabi, by default, the interview location will be Abu Dhabi. But when you fill the DSC 260, you will change the location to Accra, Ghana, if you want to do the interview in Ghana. So you can change the interview location wherever you want in that particular way.
By the way, regarding the interview, when the result comes, okay, out, how long it will take to have the interview?
So that is the first of all, the interview for the V2022 will start in October 1st, because October 1st is the first fiscal year of 2022. So nobody will be interviewed before that time. So even if you fill the D60 today, you will not be interviewed until after that time. That's number one. Number two, will be for case number will be able to determine that one. The case number will be, let's say, if the number will be less than 8,000, the interview will be between October to December. And then you're going up. So to be determined, that's what I usually tell people. The first thing after being excited you have won, check your case number. It can be able to help you how you can organize the resources.
Got it. Thank you.
Okay, any person
Hello,
wants to
Mr.
join
EBM.
the link. When you join, make sure you are on mute. Yes.
Hello, Mr. EBM. I'm Philip.
Yes, Philip.
I'm speaking from Qatar. I'm a Ghanaian.
Okay.
Please, I have some little problem with my visa, the date of birth on my visa and the date of birth on my certificate. There was a little mistake, so they changed it. Can I go with the? Can I fill my DS260 and go with, to the interview with affidavit?
Yes, you can get the affidavit from the lawyer and you put the correct date, the date of birth, the one from the passport must match with the birthday. If the school certificate has a different, just get the affidavit from the lawyer.
Okay. My second question is, should I go to the interview with my bank statement or anything linked to my
No,
bank?
they don't need the bank statement or the public charge, no.
Okay. There is nothing they need like my personal assets or...
What did you say? I didn't hear.
I said they don't need nothing like my assets.
No.
Okay. My last question is, I felt the DV lottery. I am single. I'm not married.
Yes.
So after I got to, maybe by God's grace, when I get to America, can I use my green card to come and marry from Ghana?
Yes, but your wife will not get a green card within right away. It will take like 3 to 5 years. That's why if you want to get married, if you win, get married, come together right away. They'll get a green card right away. But if you marry later, after you having a green card, the spouse of the green card lottery, green card holder is not the number one priority or preference. So you'll be there for 3, 4 years, 5 years to wait to get the green card.
Okay, okay. I thank you. I thank you. Thank
Mr.
you for
EBM.
answering my question.
Just
Mr.
wait.
EBM, God bless you.
I have to answer this question. Let's say I won the DV lottery, but I don't know anybody in the United States. How can I find a host? There are different ways. Let's say you are coming from, let's say your country is from Ghana. What you need to do, just go online. Facebook, Ghana community in USA, or Ghana community in Minnesota, Ghana community in DC. Just write to there, I want the DV lottery. Is there any person who will be interested to host me? Or I can use the address, I can be there, I can stay there even for 1 month. Then, so you can find it through that way. If you are Muslim, find mosque around. Ask that mosque, is there any person can be able to host me? If you are Christian, find the same or similar denomination and ask people to help you out. Those will be the starting on how you can find that way to be able. Or if you can go anywhere, you can find it. Okay, there are some people on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, they are on social media. You know, they are from US. You can write to them and ask them if they are okay to host you. That will be okay too.
Mr. Ibn.
Yes.
Mr. Ibn. And I have a question.
Yes.
When I was filling the DV lottery, I didn't have a passport, but I filled with my birth certificate. Does that one affect?
Yes, because the DV lottery application, you must have the passport.
But I filled with my birth certificate. I didn't have a passport.
That's wrong. That's what I'm saying. If you don't have the passport, there are three reasons you can apply without a passport. 1, you are coming from the stateless, you are a stateless person. 2, you are either coming from a communist-controlled country. And 3, you are either have a letter from the Secretary of Homeland Security or Secretary of State. So that is a problem, in my opinion.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, give me a minute. I have to apply. I have to respond to some questions here. Someone is asking about the statistics for the DV 2022. The statistics will be out when the results are out. So today they will know how many people applied and how many people have won. So we'll know today. We'll be able to know that. Someone is saying, please EBM help me. I hold an O-level certificate, and the certificate is early childhood teachers education with 4 years of experience. So will that be denied the visa? No, you will not. Okay, I'm from France, but I live in Toronto. Thank you so much for your answer, EBM. Thank you so much. So if you are from France, you live in Toronto. Yeah, okay, I already answered your question before that. Thank you. About you asked about your brother, adding a brother, something like that.
Hello, EBM, I have a question.
Can you speak a little bit louder? I cannot hear you well.
EBM, can you hear me right?
Hello? Yes.
I want to ask you a question.
Yes.
That when I was filling the DV lottery form, I didn't fill my passport because I didn't have my passport, right?
That's what I was trying to explain to people. If you applied in
I was filled in a document, refugee document, in UNICEF.
What document did you use?
UNICEF, the refugee document.
I think that will be okay. I think it will be okay, but I cannot. Refugee document, I'm not so sure. That passport for refugee, I'm not so sure. But I think that one will be okay compared it to the yeah.
Does it affect the process?
When to win, there is no problem. There is no problem in winning. I'm talking about the visa part.
Yeah,
I think it's a problem because you use the refugee passport. Different from me, let's say I'm in Tanzania and I just apply and I'm not a refugee, that would be a different story.
Yeah, but when you got selected and you try to go further for processing, and you already formed that you use refugee document.
When you are about to come, I think you must have the passport to get the act. I don't know about the refugee, whether, because you're not coming as a refugee. When you are coming here as a individual winner, if you're a refugee from Somalia, you come as a Somali citizen. If you are coming a refugee from maybe from Congo, you are coming as Congolese. You're not coming as a, so you have to have a passport for. So there, I don't know if they are going to give you what they can do, you can try to get the passport through the embassy of the country where you are. Yes, you're a refugee, but you can apply for the passport and you get the passport.
It is fine when I'm coming to the embassy. I come with my refugee that I fill the form, and I come also with my passport.
Yes. You have to go.
Because you have said that nobody comes with the lottery without a passport.
Yes, because passport is showing you cannot get into the place. Where are they going to put the visa? Number one, they have to put into the passport. That is in the instruction. And even if you're a refugee, let's say you're from Congo, you are Congolese, show us you're Congolese by passport. They cannot put into the UNHCR or whatever documentation or UNICEF or whatever. That's what I'm saying. I'm not so sure about refugee status, if they will be able to allow to give you with that kind of the passport. I'm not so sure. If they process you to come as a refugee from the camp, direct from camp to America, that is a different process from this process. Yes, I know people come to America with a refugee status. Those people, they don't need to have other passports. They can come direct with the refugee UNHCR documentation. But if you are the DV lottery winner, that is a different process.
Okay.
Yeah, so before I go to answer, let me answer a few questions from people here. Before someone asking me anything. What is the time will be in Kenya? It will be what time? It will be 7 p.m. So basically now on my time here, it is 7:34, which is 8:34 in Eastern time. So just want to know that. Hi, EBM, I asked my brother to can get the visa if I can win. If I win, because our parents aren't alive and I live with him alone, so can he live with him? No, they cannot do that even if he's 16 years old, unless otherwise you adopt that child, your brother, adopted your brother legally. If you adopt your brother legally, that means, yes, you can come with that child, I mean, your brother. But if you are not, is not legally adopted by you, by legally, that means you need to have a court documentation. They don't care what was the reason. Yes, even someone is saying your brother cannot get visa, please. Is not the main applicant. Yes, yeah, cannot be able to get. Ghana time will be at 4. Passport number is a must. Okay, so
hello,
yes.
I also want to ask you another question. When you, from example, you have been selected from the DV lottery winner.
Yes.
For the further processing, you can finish for using your internet, right? You don't have to go to the embassy, whatever. You just need to finish your forms with the internet, right?
Yes, you fill the form on the internet. You go to the embassy on the interview. Between now, today, after the results, until the interview. If you go to the embassy, they say communicate with the KCC. They are not responsible with anything until you show up. You have the interview date. They have given the information. So and so will come on this day for the interview.
Well, when you have seen that you have been selected, what is the process that's next to that?
To fill the visa form, DSC 260.
They're the one who's going to send that form, right?
They don't send you any form. You are going to check online and fill it online. And the instruction is on the visa. When you win the first notification, they will tell you, go and fill the visa form, DSC 260. They will tell you, yeah. They don't.
Last year I have not been selected.
This year you are going to be selected. Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't, okay, for the people who are here live, give me a minute. I have to respond also to some people on the comments too. Give me a minute. Dear EBM, do you have any idea how many total number of people applied? At the moment, we do not know. We'll know after the results are out. Please, I use my Arabic University certificate to fill or applied. So if I win, they will accept it, yes, as long as you have a translated version of it. I don't care what language did you study. Okay, I'm just give me a few minutes. I have to also respond to some people on the comments. Results are not out yet. There are a few hours to go. Yeah, so the time will be that one for Kenya. I don't know. You're saying your problem is image, is the last year one. I don't know what problem are you talking about. Oh, you are saying, is there any problem using the last year's photo? By law, by instruction, you are not allowed. But do people win? Yes, people win using the old photo and they get the visa. But instruction, you are not allowed. What happens when you fill the form that you are a graduate, but then you go to supplementary units before you graduate, is still pending. So when you are filling the DS 260, you are feeling you are still a university student, you are not a graduate yet. Because there is applying for the DV lottery, and then there is filling the DS visa form. So on the visa form, you will say you are still a university student, you haven't graduated. Hello, EBM. I completed high school and have certificate for a short course for business from recognized school in my country, and have 6 years working of experience in a company, US owned. Is it enough? Yes, it is enough. Thank you so much, Mil from Kenya. Okay. Okay. IBM, always honest with your answers is great. By listening to you, all your answers are exactly and correct and perfect. Thank you so much. When I know the answer, I tell you how it is. If I do not know, yeah. Hi, my case is I have skipped one digit of my passport number in the application form. Yeah, you can put the correct number when you win while you are filling the DS 260. Good job, EBM, for the massive information. Do you have any information of American Embassy to Ghana? Has conducted any interview? In Ghana, no. I know in Cameroon, yes. But in Ghana, I'm not so sure. I'm a businessman and owner. Can I use my registered business certificate to prove that I'm working document? That's correct. You have to have the document. Yeah. Rui, do you have any question on your end?
Yes. Hi, Miss EBM.
How are you, sir?
Yes, I'm fine, thanks. I'm from Angola. I'm a Portuguese speaker, and I speak a little bit of English also. It is my third time to it is my third time to participate on DV lottery.
Yes.
And then I have faith that it will be my time. It will be I will be winning this time.
Yes.
And I have a big family, an African family. I have 4 kids. I'm married, and then I have a degree, but I have a degree, but I'm not working exactly in what I have in a school. I'm a senior manager, and then I have other certificates that can prove that I have a skill in managing. It will be okay, or I have to just to of course I will show my certificate, diploma certificate, and then I don't know if it will be any problem, because I have a certificate in another area, and then I'm working in other area. That's why I would like to know it will be a problem or not.
There is no problem at all. Number one, you have a degree. Even if you don't have a work experience of one day, you have qualified just with a degree. And the 2,
okay,
you have enough years of work experience. Work experience, there is no requirement. Work experience should be related to what you studied at the university. But for the people who don't have high school education, they have certain training that training will be able to help with proving the work experience they are doing is because of the education they had, like training. I went to trade school, vocational school. I went to learn about becoming a chef. Now I'm a chef. I didn't go to high school. But I'm giving you an example. Let's say, for me, let's say I have, I have a degree in mathematics as a teacher. I'm giving you an example.
Yes.
Now I'm a member of parliament. Obviously, it's not a degree in mathematics, but member of parliament is a very good work experience. You can prove that one. You have no problem with that.
Good,
so
good.
there is no that to be related is for those people who don't have high school education. Yes, you have to say, okay, I'm a chef because I went to the chef school. But out of that, if you just have a degree and you do something differently, for me, let's say I have a degree, I have a master's degree, but I'm doing YouTube. YouTube is not what I studied in school. There is no degree in YouTube. There's no degree in writing a book. But if I didn't have so I have other work experience which I can use, and it will be no problem at all.
Thank you. I have another final question.
Yes.
Question. I have a friend also. He applied, but when he applied, he was married, but now he is divorced. There is any problem with this?
There is no problem. On the DSC 260, marital status, you put it divorced, but they will put the name of the wife, whatever, but there is no problem. And I think they will need a divorce certificate, if not mistaken. Yeah.
Okay.
But they have no problem, yeah. Because there is no requirement.
Okay.
No.
Hello, sir. Can I ask you a question?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm
Thank you
from
so
Somalia.
much, Mr. Bien.
Hello, sir.
Yes, ask.
And I'm from Somalia, and when I registered the DV lottery, and I registered with our passport, so it can affect me.
You applied with or without a passport?
Yes,
without a passport.
Because the passport is optional.
It was not optional. Passport is a must. If you apply without
When I registered the passport, I saw and the passport is optional.
It's not optional. Let me explain to you how it is.
Okay.
Okay. I'm muting you for a minute. The passport is not optional. Passport is a must. If you don't have passport, you must have one of the three reasons not to have a passport. You are just a stateless person. You don't have a citizenship of any country in this world. You are not born. You are born from nowhere. That's number one. Number two.
Okay.
Number two, you must be coming from a communist-controlled country, and you cannot get a passport, like in Cuba. Number three, you must have a letter from a Secretary of State or Secretary of the Homeland Security. To get, I'm muting because you have allowed me. But Bashi, I'm muting you so that I can be able to talk because you have a background noise.
Hello?
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir, I hear you, bro. I hear you.
Okay. Okay, so, any person with a question before I go to the comments? I have to go to the comments.
Yeah, so I got the question.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. So my name is Bismarck Omar.
Yes.
And so my question is that in June, I will be interviewing for F1 visa for postgraduate studies.
Yes.
And the plan is to get there and then bring the family later. But should I get the opportunity, do I have to change the status when I get there? Yes. And also, do I have to bring the family on the student visa so that we can all change the status there?
How long is your postgraduate plan? Is master's or PhD?
It's PhD.
Okay, PhD, you can come with your family. There is no problem. So if you win the DV lottery, you can adjust all at once while you are here.
Okay.
And when you are going for the DV lottery, I mean, you are going for the F1 visa interview, don't mention you have applied for green card lottery or you are the winner of the green card lottery.
Okay, all right.
Because if you mention, they know that your intention is to stay in America.
Okay, so in this case,
IMB.
I have to make sure the whole family come on the F1 before we change.
They come with F2. Your F1 is
sorry,
a
yes, yeah.
people. Then for them, they'll be given F2 as dependents.
All right, okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, let me quickly go.
You hear me, sir?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I have a simple question.
Yes.
I have four names in my certificate. My passport is three name. So it does affect me.
No, go with your passport with 3 names, but they have no problem at all with that. But you can go just in case. When you win, you just to be inside, you have the to stay with.
I have much degree.
Make sure you are on mute. Make sure you're on mute.
Please, hello.
Yes.
Yes. I would like to know whether there will be any kind of negative effect to the visa. Maybe if you don't have any experience, but you have a degree.
No. There's no problem. There's no problem if you have a degree.
Sir, I said to my certificate is for three name, four name, and
I said there's no problem with that. What you need to do if you win,
three name. So
there's no problem. When you win, just write the names as they appear in the passport. In the year 260, they will ask you what other names you used. They will put the full name with 4 names. And have the lawyer have the affidavit to say the person with the 4 names and these 3 names is the same person. Does that make sense? Francisca, what you can do, just join through the link. I've sent the link. The link I sent there, just click that link, it will bring you to live. Okay, hi EBM. My previous Australian passport was valid at the time I was applying. It expired in April 2021. I just renewed it. Was that still valid? Yes. So when you win in the DS50, you fill the current new passport. But when they ask for the documentation, you send the old and the new passport. And when you go to the visa interview, you go with both old and new passport. Okay. Someone say you forgot the confirmation number. If you forgot the confirmation number, wait for the results. When the results are out, you can be able to put the forgot confirmation number and you can be able to get it. Thank you. Please, after you pass the interview and have been given the visa, will you be given a specific date to go? No. You have 6 months, the visa will expire. So you have to get to travel before 6 months. Okay. Okay. I'm putting people on mute so that you cannot be hearing the background noise. Unless otherwise you're about to talk, then you can unmute. Okay. Is a West African registration certificate allowed as education certificate? Yes. Your broadcast, please tell people, some people to leave so that you can join. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, yes, some people, you can leave. Also, some people, other people want to join because there is a maximum. The free version is 6 people. Mine is the paid version is 10 people. So maximum people can be here is 9, 10. I have an American visa, but expired, and my surname is missing 1 letter. So am I going for a F1 visa? Should I tell them I got the US visa before? Yes, you have got the US visa before. I have traveled to Saudi Arabia and UK, and you want to figure out if they, okay, I don't know. So the question is, the question is not continuing. But if you have traveled and lived over 6 months, you must have the certificate, police certificate from there. Hello, Ibim, I applied place for the passport with my national ID. It's not allowed to use national ID. National ID is not passport. Will be a problem if you win. To be selected, will be selected. Okay, I'm about to finish this live in 6 minutes.
Hello, Mr.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I have a question to ask.
I'm about to finish this live in 6 minutes.
How can you fill your send your document to KCC?
Yeah, I have a question to ask. Yes. Okay, I'm putting on mute because I heard your question. You can do your documents through
send your document.
They send you the email, and then you reply the email by sending the documents through email. So they have a special email, KCC documents. You are supposed to send the documents. I have 5 minutes left to be live here. That will be. Yes.
Can I ask my question?
Yes, please.
So I mean, if some people apply as a family, and the one who won is a teen.
If a person?
The one who won in the family is a teenager.
Yes.
So my concern is when filling out the DS 2060, the document of parents will be required in terms of certificate.
They don't. The parents didn't win, so the only person comes is the person is teenager.
So it will be going alone.
Yeah, that's why I usually tell people at least someone is 17 to fill the form. So if someone is 15, how are you going to come to America? Because you cannot sign a contract with the apartment at the age of 15 or 16 or 17. So if you apply at the age of 17, the result will be at the age of 18. So if he's 15, he's applying. Does that 15-year-old has 2 years of work experience? Does that 15 has high school education? If yes, yes, but in order to sign any contract here, must get the parent approval because you are 17.
Okay. So I mean, as
17, there is just 18. 18 is adult here.
So I mean this, like if we have like a family of 6 members, so and all the family member applying for that, so and one of them won, like
okay, a family of 6. That means husband, wife, and who else?
Yeah, sure. And so among children, they are teenagers, and the one who won is a teen. So
if a teenager wins and the teenager will come alone, doesn't need to come with a parent because the parents are not the winners. The only time is the parents. If the parents are the winners, they will come with their children. But if someone is 19 or 18, 17 or 20 is going to win, doesn't bring the parent. No.
All right. Got you.
Okay, I tried to check the results, but the system is still showing 2021 results. Yes, because it is not known in East Coast. It is just going to be 9. The only time is the parents. If the parents are the winners, they'll come with their children.
Yes, sir, Mr.
But
ABM.
if someone is 19, yes, please. Doesn't bring the parent. No. Okay.
Yeah. I want to ask a question. I'm from Sierra Leone.
Yes. Okay. I tried to check if the results, but the system is still showing 2021 results. Yes. I think you are playing my YouTube on the other side, and at the same time you are trying to talk. So it's delaying and playing back the same way. So can you please, people, give me opportunity not to ask a question. I have to respond to quick a few things from people here. Because I have 5 minutes to end this live, I need to prepare for another event, and then I will come live 15 minutes before. 15 minutes before the live, before the results time. So let me quickly go and respond to a few questions here. Okay. Do you online again? Yes, I'll do online 15 minutes before noon, before the results time. I'll go there. I'm 21 years old. Will there any problem with the interview? No, you are adult. There is no any problem. Another event, and then I will come. Please stay on mute. Stay on mute. How does changing the embassy need to unlock the DSC-260? Because you cannot, if you submitted the form, how are you going to change the because the interview location is within DSC-260. Anything after submitting, even changing one letter of the DSC-260, if you have submitted, it is locked. You cannot do any change. So you have to unlock the DSC-260 and change everything. Where is the embassy that you needed to take the interview? Oh, someone was asking. Hello, I know you mentioned that the interview to be done in person, to take the fingerprints and whatever. What if you already have to travel, you have traveled to US? Do they still need to interview you in person? Yes, because the interview came to US under what we call non-immigrant visa. This is immigrant visa, it's a green card. You must take the oath. You must take the fingerprint as a green card. So they have to do in person. I'm in Uganda, but the results review is not out yet. Uganda results will be at 7. How many immigrants can go to the US this year? 55,000 or 80? It will be 55,000. That is the requirement. So at the moment now it is 8, which is 9 p.m. 9 a.m. of New York. So we still have 3 hours. So at this time I've been here at almost 2 hours and 50 minutes. I want to end this live and get ready for another event. I'm going to be a presenter in one meeting. Then from there, I'm going to be live 15 minutes before the live event starts. I'm going to create here. So before I leave, I think Mil, you have to say something because there are so many, you can just give you the opportunity to say something before we end.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay. My name is Mili from Nairobi, Kenya. I just wanted to appreciate and just thank you for everything that you are doing to support us. I applied for the DV lottery last year, and hopefully at 7 p.m. I hope to get the results. Let me allow you to go to that meeting. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone. I really appreciate for the time we've been here live together. So 3 hours from now, the results will be out. So 2 hours and 45 minutes after that, I'll be live. I'm going to create the link where I'll be live at that time. We can be able to do a countdown, and the people who have won, people who haven't won, they'll be able to share their experience after checking the results. We can be able to do together. So thank you so much, each and everyone. Please, if you are brand new here, remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Is a way of subscribing and appreciating, giving me more energy to keep making videos. May God bless you, each and every one. I appreciate subscribe. For those who speak Swahili language, I have another YouTube channel which is we count down and people who have won, who happen to won.
Okay, then thank you very much. We really appreciate your efforts, and may God bless you and your family.
Thank you. So thank you so much, each and everyone. Please, if you are brand new here, remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's a way of subscribing and appreciate. Okay, so bye everyone. Later.
Bye.
Okay, let me end my live stream now.